Alright, there we go. Okay, all set up, I think. Hey, Frank, welcome to the chat. Tea? No tea to get today. No tea, no more tea. We're now coffee people in this chat. Let's see. Oh, I should... Oh, no, I did reset the area. Good. Alrighty. Let's collect some of these for a little bit while we get started. Get myself woken up. I didn't even check. Do I have enough, like, herba or whatever it is that you're supposed to? Alright. Howdy, Xavier. Good to see you in the chat. There we go. Could swear there's another one. Yeah, there you are. There we go. I just woke up. Wow, same here. We can wake up together, Xavier. Ay, ay, ay. Item crafting. Alright, yeah, we're about to hit our limit on herba. Granted, 51's not a bad number right now. Hey, Nobre! How you doing? How we doing? I woke up 20 minutes ago. We're all just waking up late today! Yeah! Midday wakers, let's go! I think for Xavier, you're 3 hours earlier, right? So you're actually like waking up at like an okay-ish hour. I wish it was midday. Oh, you wake up, you're a few hours earlier as well. No, Brad, I thought you were at my same time zone over in Brazil. Alright, let's go. Oh, a few hours later. Oh, I see. I see. There we go. That's all of them? Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, that's done. What are we doing today? I actually wanted to check out Unsightly Catacombs because I didn't like some of the shots I have for Crucible's End. Or was it Godric? No, it was Crucible's End, yeah. I guess I could also get some for Godric too while we're here, right? Wouldn't be the death of me, you know? But yeah, so I want to get a few more shots of Unsightly Catacombs. Oof. After that... I don't know. I'd have to think over. Like, what is it? I can't... the problem is I don't have a character who's going to the Realm of Shadow anytime soon. Maybe this character can be that, but I have to kill Mohg and stuff, and I don't know if I've killed Mohg on this character yet. Yeah, I'd have to think that one over. Okay, that's it. But yeah, so I'd want to maybe start getting into bosses and mini-bosses and stuff. It's like the Troll Knights in the Realm of Shadow, the actual bosses like R'hllana. Woo. You know, just have that on this character, handle all that. Yeah, we'll do... Confessor. Oh, that's true. Confessor has not done it at all, you know. Confessor's though been like my pure, like, regular playthrough. I don't know how I feel about making Confessor... I guess it's okay as long as I don't... Like, I guess it doesn't matter if I... Well, I don't know. I don't know. Like, that Confessor has been my off-stream, like, you know, actually get to kind of enjoy the game as a game, not as, like, quote-unquote work. I don't know. Maybe, maybe. If not, we'll make it this character. I'm pretty sure I've killed Mohg with my Confessor. If not, I'm pretty sure I'm at the level where I could. I'm all the way at Melania with my Confessor, so... That's fair. Yeah, I gotta think that one over. The problem is I just don't have the time, really, to make much progress with that character. So he's kind of just been stuck in, like, limbo for the longest time. Maybe sometime we'll do casual streams where I can just play. Oh, no. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. Do I want to stream it? Like, I don't know. I mean, you guys already see me do ER for so many other things. I'd rather do the ER stuff for work if I want to stream it, even casually. Alright. So how many herba or whatever do we need? We'll need a bit. Thankfully, those are easy to get. Where is... There you go. Have you killed the beast guy in the blood ruins with this guy? I don't remember. I want to say yes, but I don't remember at all. I remember getting shots of him at some point. Have you been in the DLC already? Yeah, that's been done. Pretty sure everything here respawns, so I don't have to care if I love to kiss Durba! Oh my god. Times 5 speed, why are you doing this to me? We'll do it on the way back. Me spamming the button still can't pick it all up. Over here. Oh. Look over here. Over here. Oh, it has to be. There has to be a good number of this item, right? Oh, yeah. Well, I think I have enough glowstone now. Do you stay on Nicola? Sure, why not? If you have, you could just talk to, Vare to teleport to Moog. That's true. Shafra. Yeah, nothing else immediately here we want to grab, so... Oh, wait, do I still have... Yeah, okay, good. Gotta make sure. Okay, where's Unsightly? Okay, over here, you. Alright, what triggers these guys? Like, can I just sneak back the sleep... Can I just... sneak back? Sneak past the sleepy boys? No, they just wake up. Okay. Doesn't matter if you sneak. This is gonna be good enough. that's okay. Hey, I am! You can buy rune fragments for the Twin Maya Husk if you get the bell bearing from the gods can do. Yeah, but that means I have to spend souls! Or runes, whatever you call them in this game. Why do I want to do that? I like that better. You can more clearly see our buddy here. Our buddy, our pal, old friend. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have a good idea. Also, we can get rid of the stupid fog here. Poggers! I'd say for the other guy to show up in the first little arch. This time's 5 speed, by the way. There we go. Alright, I like that shot a lot more. He just walks. He's just like, I win. I guess that was just the wind. I'll go back into my position. There's my stone. That's too much. That just makes people sick. Something like this, maybe? Funny little misbegotten Lamau. Yeah, I am totally. It's runes, Loki. Why mistake them for petty souls? I don't know, man. Because Dark Souls is better there. What do you make of the Velka statues in the Church of Vows behind the turtle? I think they're just supposed to. They're just an alternative to represent Renala because they didn't want to make a new statue that showed a quote-unquote welcoming hand like the High Priestess statue did, right? So they take the High Priestess statue from Lothric, right, which again was repurposed as a Velka statue in Ariandel. And they just basically, I think they may have retextured it to add a little bit more, moss or wear and tear, if I recall correctly, but either way, I think they just took that and they were like, we'll place this in Church of Vows, because we're trying to convey this idea of the Carians and the Sorcerers, welcoming the Erdtree to this place where we shall finally be united. There's no more bad blood between us. I think that's the general idea. I'll be honest, this looks surprisingly natural, all things considered. Velka can't escape the asset recycle. Nope, nobody can. Don't worry, America will suffer it too. I can't wait till we get the brand new game and there's just America statue casually there. But don't worry, they put a mustache on her, so it's totally not her. There we go. I actually don't remember. This takes you not to the boss room, surprisingly. Huh. Alright, so I guess we'll go this way. I do have shots of that, and I think I did pretty well with that. I love the idea that apparently the Misbegotten, when they were running around, they just brought a dog. They're like, oh wow, this poor doggo, he's gonna get left behind in a bunch of skeleton-infested, you know, settlement turned to ruins. We should bring him with us. Like, that's kind of cute, you know? Is this the same guy? Not gonna lie, this dude, fugly. I want to reset this, actually, yeah. Let's go back up and reset this. I want to reset to when the guy first starts walking. But it's the other place where the statue is used, which is interesting. Yeah, because I think when they took the asset and they reused it, they maybe originally planned to put it in more places if they found it, but there's just never an appropriate place where you want it, right? Like, that statue is conveying a very specific image of, like, someone who's being very kind and gentle and welcoming. Like, maybe you can get away with that if it was in, the Halig tree, right? Because then you could, like, associate with, like, Miquella and stuff. But then they end up making new statue assets for Miquella anyway with all the Trina and all that bullshit. So it's just one of those things where I just think it was something that, you know, if they have it, they had it in case they wanted it. It never got used even in DLC. It ended up being just way too niche. Oh, nice. I like that a lot. With the candle right here? Yeah, that's not too bad. Or maybe Velka got isekai into the lands between or something. Don't worry, Night Rain. It will connect in all the dots. We're gonna find that good old Emma is gonna get brought along by Velka on a crazy misadventure where they leave their mark on the lands between, thanks to Night Rain. Trust the plan. Miyazaki's got it all figured out. Alright. God, why am I so good at this, Jet? I don't even try sometimes and it just works out. So good. Like, where the hell did you go, buddy? It's so dark. Like, why is it so dark? I already have shots of all this stuff lit up, so I'm happy with that. Watch it happen. It will happen. Just wait and see. I mean, Night Rain caught me by surprise. I think Night Rain caught everyone by surprise. I was expecting the shameless cash grabs, but I was not expecting the we're gonna put risk both our IPs by putting them both together in a very obviously shameless cash grab. That was not on my bingo card, I will admit. Yeah, this is the shot I got last time. Yeah, not really much I can work with here, you know? I think the shots I already got are... They're kinda it, right? Like, maybe I can work with something like this. Yeah, you know what? I think I could use this for the Godric one, because I'm already using some for everything else. Hey, Sneed! Already. Just want to put that little addendum there. Yeah, I thought it was a little soon for us to be getting, you know, the spin-off game thing. I was thinking we were gonna first go in the direction of, like, TV, films, maybe more comics, you know? Like, I was expecting we were gonna hear some, like, Hollywood announcement or something, you know? How do you feel if Night Rain tries to tie all the Souls games together, hypothetically? I think it'd be stupid. I think the best thing they got with Night Rain was something that's so obvious. We didn't have enough bosses since we can't use a lot of the story spoiler bosses for Night Rain, so we're gonna use Dark Souls bosses to help fill in the gaps. And then trying to, like, if they start trying to, like, make it like such a central piece of the narrative and stuff like that and all that, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, you're never gonna make me suspend my disbelief there. Like, we all know what this is. Like, let's not try to pretend and act like this is some great, like, narrative, you know, grand strategy that's, like, decades in the work or some shit, right? But yeah, whatever they give us, they're probably gonna give us, like, some, you know, they're probably gonna do, like, you know, some of the, like, you know, what's the word? Token, like, you know, because of blah blah blah, time and space shenanigans, places from other worlds, and they're coming together and we fight. And we may get references, maybe some new lore for both franchises, right? Something like that, though I expect a lot of it's going to probably be recap on the Dark Souls side, at least. I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe some, like, I don't know, like, if Duchess turns out to just be literally Firekeeper from Dark Souls 3, we're probably going to get maybe more lore on her, maybe a name. I'd like that, personally. But, like, I'm not holding my breath for, like, you know, like, a deep, like, some grand deep thing about how, like, oh no! All the universe are coming together, but you see, actually, like, stuff from Velka, and she learned from America. Like, I'm not expecting that level of crossover. I think they're just gonna basically do this the same way that Smash Brothers has all the different IPs come together in one quote-unquote world, even though, obviously, within the individual IPs, I don't think that generally squares. I mean, Dark Souls known for being time warping, though. Yeah, but not to this type of multiverse shenanigans we're getting in. Betacast would unironically be pretty fun in ER with very minor corrections. I've said this before, Sneed, and I agree with you. That is my firm position. Just add the Elden Ring jump button to Dark Souls, and Bed of Chaos is a perfectly fine fight. It'd be very stupid, however. I wouldn't mind if they do a subplot for Seath. Wink, wink. I would be very happy if we got more Dark Souls lore out of this. As long as it's lore that the director has, you know, it's coming from, you know, it's reliably coming from Miyazaki and stuff like that, right? Like, that Miyazaki's, actually talked to, like, the director, made sure that, he's informed. Same with any DS2 lore and stuff, talks to Tanimura, make sure, like, as long as it's something where we're not going to get a lot of stupid, like, obvious inconsistencies, and we're going to now have to have the wonderful conversation with the wider community about how these directors aren't keeping track of each other's work, and it's very obviously now when they're retconning, right? A few merchandising figures of Firekeeper, maybe. I mean, if it turns out that that Duchess is Firekeeper, I'd be totally okay with having a lot more merchandise with her. I think she's already, like, I don't know about you, but like I see her fan art a lot, and I'll be honest, she is my favorite, and it's because she's the one that has the least character. Ironically enough, she's just a pretty face. But if they're gonna give her more character and stuff, and that makes her even more popular, like, more power to them. I would like her to at least have a name. Make Shiva of the East relevant again! Ah, yes, Shiva. You mean the founder of the Land of Reeds? You see, he didn't actually die over in Irithyll and become Ash. That was his twin brother, Shiba Inu. Oh, I like this. Okay. 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 Yeah, just so we have a nice establishing shot of this. You know what? I just got the close-up shots before, but you know what? That's not too bad. I like that. She has a lot of fan art, but DS has been weirdly conservative regarding merchandising. I see a lot of fan merchandising when it comes to figures more than Soul stuff. But yeah, honestly, they should make more. Like, did Malenia get a figure, and that one guy from, Let Me Solo Her, and that was about it? Actually, I don't even know if the Let Me Solo Her one was an official figure. Shiba Inu, my beloved, from Silent Hill. I saw that ending after beating the game or whatever. God, that shit is hilarious. Yeah, there's nothing else we really want to add when it comes to this area. I'm disappointed that we don't have teapots here, though. I can't believe Xavier lied to me. How will I ever survive? I'll never recover from this. Unless... Wow. Wow. Wow, fat shaming. Yeah, okay, we're good. You saw the remake or the OG version? Both. I saw a video for both. I'm curious how other endings in Silent Hill work, though. Because at least in my experience, I saw, like, maybe 2 or 3 choices, and I wonder if the ending literally is, like, decided on those. You know what? Why not? Let's check out stuff in Shaded Ruins, see if the, Shaded Castle, see if I miss anything. How do you rank all the Souls games in terms of best, in your opinion, to least? In my personal number, in terms of how I would rank them, and again, this is going to be heavily biased, I freely admit this, but I'd probably put... In terms of actual quality of the games, I'd probably rank it as something like Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. You can trade them because, it just depends on whether you want the more the open world or not. Original OG Dark Souls, then Demon Souls, then Dark Souls 2. I think that's how I'd rank them. Oh yeah, and also Bloodborne has to go in there. I'd probably rank Bloodborne above Dark Souls and below. I don't know. That one could also trade with Elden Ring and stuff. You could also have that trade with Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Theme, not quality. Okay, so if we're talking just about, like, story and theme and narrative and stuff, I think it would go something like Dark Souls 1 would probably be at the top. Elden Ring, I don't know enough, so I would put that second just by default, because I might have more problems or issues with it as I go on. But for now, I would say that, you could probably put Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring on par, but I'll put it second for this case. Then I would go Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2. No. Demon Souls Dark. Oh. Man, that's actually really hard because like Demon Souls, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls each have their own individual like stories and stuff, and they're all very good at what they do individually. Yeah, I think I'd have to put Demon Souls lower though, just because it's so smaller in scope, right? It definitely could, like, it doesn't need to, but you could have like if the game was made more, it would definitely be a little more fleshed out. You really have Dark Souls 1, huh? Why? Again, like I said, heavily biased in part probably because it is the first Souls game for me. But generally, like, all the Dark Souls sequels rely on one, lore-wise, in order to get started. So it kind of has a really big advantage there, right? Like, as much as I love Dark Souls 3 and I love its story, lore, world building, and all the shit that Miyazaki does so masterfully with that game, like, it relies on the existence and knowledge of Dark Souls 1, right? So it's kind of cheating. Same with 2, though 2 does things, well, a lot worse in many respects. And then, Bloodborne, like I said, really, really solid, though, in its own right. Same with Demon Souls, and same with Elden Ring. Though Elden Ring, again, I know the least about, so I would say that I'm probably in the worst position to judge its merits compared to the others. Like, I could easily see Elden Ring just objectively blowing these all out of the water. But right now, I can't say that. Demon Souls probably is the best atmosphere in the entire series until ER, maybe? Yeah, that I would agree with. I definitely agree with it. I don't think Miyazaki's ever been able to replicate that in the same way they've never been able to replicate Dark Souls 1's world. Okay, enough of us. Enough of me just running around here in circles. Let's see, anything new that we can add to what I've already talked about before? Well, this thing just doesn't make any sense. Like, just straight up. This thing's just illogical. Like, what the hell? I'm actually curious, did they even... No, they did actually remove the little top things here, so they could at least try to make it. But, like, what? Like, why would you design this like this? Like, this is just silly. It's sank. Everything is... I don't care if it's sinking. This has nothing to do with the sinking. It has to do with just freaking castle construction. Like, who the hell is... We're gonna have 2 layers of walls. We're gonna give the enemy an easier time to be able to climb the second wall if they ever were able to get through the first one. Like, what? Also, when we're talking about the logic and stuff, like these rock formations just being... Like, these things existing. I guess the argument could be that because the castle and stuff is sinking, maybe the rocks are, like, splintering and they're, like, jutting out now. But, like, this feels so forced. This is so forced. Castle design, everyone. Uh-huh. To be fair, these things aren't much better. Like, whenever I see these, I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to get in here? I guess there's supposed to be a corpse or something here. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell they're praying to. Pick a god and pray. Yeah, how the hell does this thing work? No one's getting up here. Yeah, they didn't put that much effort in this top area, huh? They're like, nobody's gonna notice, and they're right. I'm the only one looking. I forgot you can get up here. Huh. So, okay, we got main entrance 1, right? So we got our main castle entrance here. Actually, now that I think about it, we don't see this anywhere in the Realm of Shadow, do we? They don't use this relief on top of doorways. So we got main entrance 1 with extra long walls. That's the tower with the butterflies. Oh, good to know. I'm gonna have to go up there now and get a shot of that. Until Elden Ring Breath of the Wild, lol. Climbing isn't a mechanic in this game, so they have to worry. Yeah, and it's worse for it. Every game should have a Demon Souls vault. Change my mind. Demon Souls vault was the best. Miyazaki and company just underutilized it, so everyone forgot it existed. It's like, hey, let's not have a tutorial for this thing, even though we totally had one before the release. Oh yeah, let's also, since we don't have a tutorial for this thing, let's also, like, not use it for, like, 90% of the opening parts of the game. Such wasted potential. I think you can get up there. Oh my god, can we? Oh god, no. Most underrated Demon Souls mechanic? What vault? Exactly my point, Xavier! Exactly my point! I got these. And then we got door number 2. Though this one, I love how they couldn't even be bothered to actually, like, call me crazy. Like, they have this, right? Why not just put this here and maybe add some rubble, if it wasn't enough? Like, why you gotta put a solid wall here? Like, this is just silly. This is so goddamn silly. Like, why did you feel this was necessary? Yeah, other than these rock formations, which may give us some clue as to what the similar ones we find in other areas mean. Yeah, this is not natural. Yeah, I've gotten all the shots I think I could really need for this stuff. Yeah, I don't think we're... Oh. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can add on top of what we got here. Though again, even the sinking makes less and less sense when you think about it. Because you have the entire back half that's completely unaffected by this, and it looks just pretty normal. Like, everything's in line, it's all... So in general, I think Shaded Castle has to be one of my I would say it's probably my least favorite dungeon in this game, just because of how much it doesn't make sense. Bless you, thank you. Thank you, I've been blessed. The sinking is a cover-up. They're trying to hide! Moray's trying to hide the truth about Malenia! Don't believe their lies! Don't believe Miquella's propaganda! Me and trying to get out of here. Name a better duo. There we go. I think I have a shot of these guys already, but just in case. Yeah, they do have a little bit of that blackness to them in some areas. Did I kill Malay Moray in this character playthrough yet? I don't remember. I think I probably have. I probably... Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be, like, standing around here or something. Alright, yeah. And why are the statues here? They're supposed to be Malenia. They're being repurposed to represent Malenia. That's why you have the Marika spear statues, remove the spear, right? Stuff like that, right? The idea is that these all supposed to be Malenia because Murray. Again, his name is literally Mallet, like, you know, Malenia. So, like, you know, it's obvious the entire point is that he's just a Malenia fanatic. And, like, he even got an Ancient Civ golem. Because clearly, he's not satisfied with just immobile statues now. Now he needs his statues to be, what's the word? You know, actually move. That's where his obsession's gone. So now he's trying to learn golem craft. But yeah, he's just a Malenia fanboy. Who's basically let his entire castle become consumed by poison while he's been going down the Malenia rabbit hole. Like, he's the guy who goes on to Trina's store so he can go buy some authentic Malenia bathwater. That's our man right here. What a chat. One of us. One of us. Of course it rains. Wow. Rude. Control your anger, dude. Don't worry, buddy, I got you. I got you. Just stretch over a little bit higher. It's fine. I'll pull you down. I got you. You're all gonna be okay. I love that. I love that little bit of storytelling there. We got the graveyard there. There we go. I don't think I would make it, man. I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can stretch any far. No, you got this, dude. It's okay. It's okay. Just go a little bit further. You're gonna be okay. Whatever. God, I just love it. Speaking of statues, what about the Kari statue found in the boss room here? Or of the little girl also? Yeah, they're all supposed to be Malenia. It's very clear that's the idea. Again, when you go inside the boss room, it's literally just Malenia. Like, you have, like, Malenia's, like, Clean Rot Knight people. You have Malenia's, like, copies of her, like, arm and stuff. Like, it's all very obvious that the point is supposed to be, like, I think the idea was, oh, we're not going to let people initially know what the statues are. They're just going to be overwhelmed by statues. But then you get to the boss room, you see all the Malenia stuff, and you're like, ah, I see. I see. Wow, they really are just... They're just praying at nothing. Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna guess originally, if we looked into the cut files or whatever, there was something here. There was a corpse. There was something. And then they just removed the corpse or whatever and didn't change these guys' actual animation or whatever. So they're just now praying to nothing. You don't have enough insight to see it. Damn. Damn. Not enlightened enough. Go away, asshole. Gee, I wonder why these guys who collect vengeful spirits from areas are in this shaded castle. Why would there ever be people with terrible grudges about how they died, cursing the owner of this castle's name here? I can't imagine it. It's a total mystery. Not enough eyes, Loki. Yep, not enough eyes. Oh, you know what? I think I remember now. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. It's because the poison's at different levels. That's why they did it. It would make absolutely zero sense if they left it as is and showed you the open seams because it wasn't at the same level. I completely forgot. You can kick them off horse. They can kick me off the horse, the frickin' king. God, this is so stupid. If I had to put an importance to the butterflies being on the tower, would it be that maybe what he did to cause the swamp he did there? Maybe. It could be. It could be if it was a magic spell or something. The problem I have is we still aren't exactly sure what the butterflies are, right? Because they appear, mostly, in areas with water, with few exceptions. So the question is it truly water, or is water connected to something else that makes the butterfly spawn? Like, I don't know, spirits. There are a lot of questions. A lot of questions that I have. Really? Really? You know, I'll also say, I like how they actually have, like, a decently detailed model of these ladies, who are normally, like, you know, sideways, right? Like, just praying off the ends of those churches and stuff. I do like how they actually reused, like, some of those, like, tinier models, and they had, like, you know, it doesn't look like really blurry textures, like it wasn't supposed to be this size. Uh-huh. I'm trying to think about where we see the crossbow guys. Like, how many pages have normal crossbows? How many have the fancy crossbow with the triple shot? Huh. Was it the swamp or castle first? I'd say castle. Because we don't have any swamp here. Right? So the best argument would be that maybe there was a swamp here on the lower reaches. But I don't think that's the case. Because again, it kind of feels a little unnatural. Again, my biggest problem is just the sinking. The actual idea of it sinking is just kind of silly. Like, the only way to justify it, quote-unquote, sinking is that, yes, you have buildings and stuff sinking, but the walls and stuff are actually at their normal level. They just added more swamp crap to it, right? Like, this would somehow go, like, way down to here. Now, granted, that makes zero sense. So much like the buildings, we have to believe the walls came down. But again, it only makes sense if the walls came down, if the back half of the castle also came down with it, and none of that makes sense. Like, honestly, what they should have done is taken some of these things and add them, like, here. You know? And here. So we can at least kind of have the belief that, like, the front half of the castle with these walls are fine, but this outer fencing area actually did physically sink, and the land, like, you know, got so screwed up that it just broke off and, like, splintered there. It'd be super convenient and really messy, but, like, it'd be better than this. It'd be very stupid to build a castle on unstable ground like a swamp. Yeah, I'd agree with that, too. Again, that's why I'm saying it'd have to be, like, a moat type thing, where, like, they had, like, a little moat thing or whatever that they let get too crazy. But I don't think that's it, either. Huh. Huh. Good to know. Now, where the hell is this butterfly supposed to be? I don't see it, unfortunately. Sounds like this roll up was either a curse or on purpose. Oh, it's totally on purpose. With everything else that Malay Murray or whatever does, it's obviously that, you know, it's obvious, I think, because it's also mentioned in, what is it, one of these guys? I remember the Japanese being especially obvious about it. What was the English say here? House Murray is ruined! Just desserts for falling for that severed harpy, that reference to Melania. No surprise that guilty Cretan took the castle on our storied sword. Yeah, so I remember it probably being mentioned, like, they talked about how, like, you know, it's been, you know, everything's been destroyed or whatever, right? So I'm pretty sure the idea is just, again, Murray, he's obsessed with Melania and the poisons and the rot and stuff, so he's bringing all this rot stuff, he's bringing in all these poisons, and he just kind of lets his castle become this giant accumulating, sinking monstrosity while he's busy, you know, making his next statue. On the tower. So I want to go over there? Okay. Can I get there? No. Trying to see if I can platform anywhere. Nope, nothing that I'm interested in. Alright, let's go this way now. Yeah, my favorite. And these are the older statues, I guess, because he just kind of lets them collect leaves outside. The bro said you probably couldn't reach, but they might not load from here. Let's see if they load from here. Oh, I don't see it. Wait, how the hell am I... How the hell am I supposed to reach there, Xavier? That's crazy. Oh, they definitely didn't want me to reach here. Huh. There we go. Maybe check the lower one nearby that's not broken. Alright, let's look at that. Any others I can jump down on? Oh! There they are. The question is, how the hell do I reach there? Oh! Is that what they're... Is that what... I don't know. I don't know what the idea is here. I really don't know what the idea of these guys praying all the way here is for. Because, like, I can only think it's the butterflies. But, like, ignoring the fact they're slightly misaligned. I don't see anything else to really, like, go with, like, the butterflies doing stuff here. Just seems kind of random. Yeah, I only remember them being in the area. Yeah, I don't know if you could physically reach that. I'll be honest, this feels like something I'd have to ask, I'd have to ask some peeps to see if there's anything going on there. It's like, how the hell are you supposed to get to those? You have to jankily jump on the railing to sprint and... Oh my god, that does sound so jank. Alright, it's a little high LOD there. Like, that seems like so much work. I guess. I want to adjust the, I want to adjust this, though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good for the butterflies, but not for anything else, really. Yeah, I guess that's the best we're gonna do for now. I guess if my idea is right, they're just preying the general idea of the source of the corruption. I guess, but the question is then why are we having the Aeonia butterflies on that tower specifically, right? I guess the idea is just, I guess they're just kind of chill, but they're just vibing. I think that's a good enough shot, right? Maybe give him a little bit more space. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's a good shot. Good enough, at least. See if I can maybe get a... Mario Harvey spells his name, prays up here to Melania to cast a spell. Maybe something like that. Though that, again... It's surprising he didn't just summon Rot then instead of Poison, if that was, like, the idea. Is that he did some sort of summoning ritual, just dump a whole bunch of Poison and Rot on here, right? Yeah, I'm not sure how this was accomplished exactly, if it was all natural or not, right? Or, like, you mentioned, like, a spell or something, some ritual. Alright, we got you down here. I forget, did they include that for the... Yeah, no, this section is all normal stone. Yeah, okay. It's only down there and up before we hit the dining room hall. What's better, digging through ruins or serving Aldia? Digging through ruins. I don't expect that I'm gonna have a very good time working for Aldia. Just saying. I'm gonna end up dead or worse. Look at those arms. Look at those legs. My goddess is here. That's what the man likes to think to himself every time. Every time he comes to sit down to eat. Our good friend. There we go. If I was in your place, I'd become friends with Godfrey. Yeah, sure. He has a prosthetic fetish. Archaeology is cool, unlike Aldia. Yeah! All my homies hate Aldia. You get a shot of the bell-bearing hunter exploding his shield with arcane magic. Oh! He does that? How did I get him to do that, though? Because usually he just does the, you know, swing, swing, magical swing. Uh-huh. Shin guards, man. Man, this armor really loves big-boobed women. I can see that is a place of culture. Land of culture. He slams your shield and try to stay near it, I guess? Gotcha. I'm going to have to probably slow things down, though, if I do that. Strangely enough, I could make an argument that these are stylized renditions of Marika and Godfrey, you know, with the boob woman and the lions and stuff. I could make that case. Oh, is that an image of the Archangel slaying the serpent? I recognize that pose. That's a knight stabbing someone on the ground. I feel like I've seen that one too. Remember when you said this guy doesn't have a complex moveset? He doesn't. He really doesn't. You stay at a decent range from him, and he'll just keep on repeating that one goddamn range swing. Also, my man doesn't have a face. Well, you use magic. And your point? Alright. Stealth off, game speed. I don't think time of day even matters here, so. Oh! Ignore all the destroyed stuff. There we go. Well, that's not working like you thought. The Sith. You use Commodore Loki. Catch the difference. Alright, there we go. Ah, this is how runbacks used to be? Disgusting. Where's my ×5 speed? Oh! Oh. I guess. Loki, do you know why the lifesteal fist skill shows up in Caitlyn? I remember having an explanation for it. But I don't remember what that was off the top of my head. I remember it vaguely had to do with the idea that whatever party's associated with the lifesteal fist, that it has to, connect back to, you know, the fact that this area, that the Caitlyn's filled with rot and death and decay and stuff like that, so the idea of kind of like, you know, entropy and taking life, and that's what it all connected down to. But like I said, I don't remember the specifics. I remember having a more detailed breakdown of that, but that was so long ago, and I have not thought about that skill in, like, in a hot minute. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Thanks, I hate it. Trust me, guys. When Trails to the Sky remake gets released, it'll take Loki 2 years to finish it. No. Trust the plan. It'll be voice acted. I won't have to worry. I just leave the game playing and it'll just do it for me. I could go walk into the other room. You won't even know I'm not there. I will say this is an especially awkward boss fight. Just because I have this stupid fog wall behind me in a small room. Oh. I have this awkward fog wall behind me in a small room. Okay, good. Just gotta... There we go. In a small room with my one hand trying to handle the free cam on the keyboard while the other is one hand on the controller. And it's like, well, I can't dodge roll when my right hand is occupied. He's so similar to the Dark Wraith from Dark Souls 1. You know what? I can kind of see it. Sure, I'm in. That turbo mode did a lot of things to your brain for sure. For sure. Honestly, I think this is better lighting for shots of this stuff too, right? Yeah, I feel like I've seen a portrait of that somewhere. Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, this is basically open heart surgery at this point. Yeah, I think this is the other one with the angel thing. Or not? Or maybe it is, but it's flipped? Oh yeah, it is. It's just the angel thing, but flipped. His shield has a red armored soldier fighting skeletons. Yeah. For sure. Death. Yeah, you guys know where I stand on this place of Aohede and stuff, and how I connect it back to the Third Church America and the Mistwood Ruins and all that. So... I know exactly how I'm going to describe this too. How the armor has a heavy theme of a lion and a voluptuous woman. Like there's a heavy theme of merging those two. Oh, there we go. I'm like, I don't need the camera for this moment. Oh. God, cameras can let you cheat so much and make things look so different from how they actually are. It truly is beautiful art form. Harpy lady. I beat him in Lords of the Fallen. Oh, do you know? No, but yeah, I can see the idea of this being a harpy. Monstrous face, big boobs. Anyway. So he did the slam. I don't know if that was the right slam, but he did the slam. They both have wings for arms. Are those wings for the arms? I'll have to look at the images again. He was on his pilgrimage. There we go. Yeah, like I said, this area is so much clutter. Small room. Fog wall right there. Oh! Oh no, damn. Oh, damn. Come on. Damn, no! Do it, you asshole! Nah, I don't want to use the Bell-Bearing Hunter. Ideally, I would like to use, you know, him. And not his phantom form. Because I think his phantom form is just ugly. So he only sometimes has that follow-up explosion? Damn. We gotta bet on the RNGesus. Alright. In that case, I'm not even gonna bother trying to, Oh. Oh, too early. Oh, too early. Yeah, way too early there. Do the shield thing, asshole! He's like, what shield? It's the same model, the red phantom effect disappears. Well, the thing is... Wait. The red phantom effect disappears? As in, are you saying when he does the attack, it disappears? Because I was under the... my impression of Go fighting against him is that he always looks like he's just a red phantom. But that's always his textures. Oh! Oh! Damn. If I could only get on the first... Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, so that's the right amount. That looks good. It fades as he walks forward when he spawns. Like he appears and he gains physicality. Wow, I do not remember that when fighting him. I just remember him always looking like a dark, shadowy phantom boy. Though maybe, granted, to be fair, it is at night. So that might be another problem. It's just that he always looks dark at night, so I don't really get a good look compared to in this room. Where we at least have some lighting that can help with that. Good to know, though. Yep. Okay, so his shield thing is a back attack, I noticed. Oh, that's too early. Woo. Okay, I think I know how to force it. You just gotta get at an angle on his back, so that way he decides he's gonna do the shield. And then we just have to dodge that, but stay close enough that he's gonna want to do the explosion after. The problem is, I'm gonna have to, like, as soon as I do, like, the dodge attack, I'm gonna have to go for the camera, because otherwise I don't think I'll be fast enough. You know, that little, like, shoulder thing he does doesn't look that ridiculous if it's at close range when he does it. It's only when he, like, comes, like, across the entire map at, like, the speed of, like, sound that it kind of looks a little silly. No, it all looks awful. It all looks awful. Well, I was not expecting to be getting shots of this guy today. Damn, he didn't do it! Yeah, I know how to force it. Damn. I could have caught him if he did it there. Do it, you asshole! Oh. Hit. Got the timing down. Oh my god, that was the perfect one to do it on, too! Right in the middle. Damn. Ah! You also get a shot of the red mist explosion he makes when you kill him. I mean, that I don't mind as much not getting. Because, that, you know, if I ever want to come back here, he's here, right? I don't have to, like, get another character to run over and do it. It would be the biggest deal, right? We could always try to do a speedrun one day, but it's like, for one boss, I wouldn't want to do it. Oh. We did. We got it! I like that. Oh, I just learned if you kill Garunk in the Bestial Sanctum, he does the same Distant Death Black Mist effect when you kill him as Malekith. Oh, cool. Alright. Yeah, I don't like any of it, no. Yeah, no. But cool, I'm glad that they're not just doing the generic, you know, dust effect they do for every boss. They actually try to mix it up every now and then. Alright. Alright, so that covers that boss. He's done. I can officially say I have tons of shots for him. You know, I was thinking, Xavier, and you know what I'm wondering? I wonder if the idea could possibly be that there's something inside the tower. Right? Like, the butterfly, like, there's some, like, piece of Malenia's rot or something that got brought back from Caelid, and it's, like, enshrined inside this defense tower for some reason. And that's why we have the butterflies coming out here, and the guys praying, seemingly, to here. Like I said, I still feel like you could... There should be a corpse or something here. Oh, yeah. Like, that's what I was thinking. Maybe that's the idea. If so, it's very poorly conveyed. I would have liked it if they added some, like... I don't know, like, something. Like a... Because there's no way you're supposed to get up on this tower. Even though it's a defense tower with defenses that you theoretically should be able to get on top of. So... I would have liked if there was, like, a hatch or something to give us an idea that there was something inside here. Maybe add some, like, vents or whatever, right? Maybe some, like, steam coming out of it. Then I could be like, okay, that makes sense. But, like, that's the best I could come up with, is that maybe something is stored inside there is the idea, right? And this is supposed to be the subtle hint that that's the... That's, like a major shrine or something. But again, that's the best I got to justify what's going on in that corner. A chimney? Yeah, something! Something, right? I'm not asking for much. Let's see. That'll do. I can live with that. Oh wait, where's our BGM? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. For a second, I thought we lost all that. Okay. There we go, back to midday. Alright. Cool little thing there. We got a bunch of dead people, which are not very happy. The dead are not pleased.